Okay. Start my stopwatch. All right, we're back. All right, let's see if we can get Barrett's power. We don't want to go too far on that because this is totally different. So let's build the armillary on our spaceship now that we have one to build it on, and see if we can get Mr. Barrett's
Welcome
power.
aboard. Find your
Uh,
seats, stow your belongings.
um, really? Hang on a second. Hide in settlements. Helmets. Hide in breathable areas. I thought I did that. I bet. Oh, this is New Game Plus. Um, wow, that really whacked with my camera. Okay. All right, let's see if we can build the armillary. Where is it go? That's my storage. Oh, okay. That's a different spot for it.
Well, well. Packing up the artifacts and keeping your friends out of my line of fire. I'm impressed.
That's
This is
scary.
exactly the sort of move the emissary would never think of making.
You think so? You know what? Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
I mean, I can't promise that for every universe you visit. I'm only one version of myself after all. But I'll stay away from your friends this time. We both know where things end anyway.
Well, that is
I
true.
took a little detour myself this time around. I hope you weren't planning to visit Captain Petrov and the Scow anytime soon. Because they're both in a million pieces.
Oh, crap.
Except for the artifact, of course. Mine now.
That's different. Yeah.
I like the starborn you're becoming. By the way, you might want to tell your friend Mateo about the word unity, since I won't be around to casually drop the word like I usually do.
Sure, you
And
bet.
congratulations on saving all your friends, even if they never realize how close they were to being attacked by the great hunter.
I'm starting to like you. Ah, that's different. That's scary that he just managed to teleport to my spaceship in the middle of nowhere. Uh, wow. Talk to Mateo about the Unity. And then we get in their footsteps, right? Um, I think that's, if I read it right, it's during that, we got to get his power before the sunken temple, or that's it. We're locked out of it. So that's different. Awesome. Oh, wow, we were close. Ha, really close. Let's go talk to Mr. Mateo. I really want to see what kind of. Oh, it'd be nice to have a storyline or some lore stuff that mentioned the aliens
Hard
might
to
have built
underscore the
this stuff.
impressive architecture of New Atlantis, right? I've been here hundreds of times, and it never ceases to amaze me.
Pretty cool. Do you have anything
I
new to
want to
talk
hear one of
about?
my stories? Or do you have one to tell me?
No, that's it.
Glad we could
Just
take some time out of our wild adventures and just have a
checking
nice
for
chat.
new stuff. I don't know why they had to hide this so
This place is a
damn
delightful
well.
relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Bethesda had to have known everybody wants every power. Of course, after looking into it, I only need to collect
Well,
Barrett's
if it
power
isn't the newest
once.
addition to the family.
How did you get up here?
Sarah was just regaling us with a story involving her and Vladimir that is clearly 100% fabricated.
Are you calling me a liar, Cartry?
I rescued.
No, ma'am, wouldn't dream of
I
it.
mean, the newest member of the.
At this point, we've all got stories that
Okay,
sound
I
made up.
haven't done Sam's mission.
Lucky that all of us here know they're true.
Okay. We all
Some
done?
stories do seem a bit more outlandish than others, though.
Well, sure. We all have a unique story, but I don't think any of us really expected to be here like this. I was sure I'd have a nice, quiet life as a researcher.
Uh-huh.
I kind of figured I'd just keep securing religious relics.
Sorry,
we
I
have to listen
couldn't
to all
quite
this.
hear that. Did you say securing or stealing?
You're never gonna let it go, are you?
You should know by now that is not how Walter operates. He never lets anything go. It's gotten him this far.
And Andreja might still be out in the fringes of the settled system, scraping by as a
Are
smuggler.
you joking me?
It was
How
perhaps
much
not my
horseshit
plan,
do
but
I have to just
the
aimlessly
options were
stand around and listen
limited.
to? What kind of
Hey, no
moron
judgment
does
here.
this
In
shit?
addition to weird stories, I think we've all done a few things we're not proud of.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And that is one contest Barrett would definitely win.
What about you?
What about
I know
me?
you were kind of thrown into all this.
Oh, yeah, you really did have an exciting first mission. Pirates, artifacts, powers, all at once.
Uh-huh. Why did that have to go on for 10 minutes? That's stupid. Ah.
It is. And it's good to have you here with us.
Too right. We're all here for a reason, and a damn good one.
That's why we're all here. Even as this gets weirder and weirder.
It's really not that
It's
weird.
all important. Probably the most important thing there is. And soon, we're gonna understand what it all means.
Uh-huh.
We have an incredibly capable group of people here. We have a path to follow, and we're going to see where it leads. We're going to figure out what this all means and look after each other along the way. No matter what happens, we're all in this together.
I'll drink to that.
Really? You're not even going to stand
You've got
put so I
something for
can
Feel
me?
free
do
to
my
help yourself
mission?
at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good unity. Huh. That's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches. You think it's connected?
I have no idea.
You really think so? I can't wait to talk to the Keeper about this. I'll meet you there.
Okay. $800 experience points. It's not too shabby. Got anything to talk about yet?
You've got my undivided attention. Sure. Why not?
That's it. Okay.
We'll talk more later. Don't worry.
I don't know why this has to be so damn buried. And I read that you could, turn back from the Unity, and then he would offer the power thing. But I tried that. No, he didn't. The only time I seen it offered was if I skipped the main mission and pick up Barrett, and then he offered it right away, but the temples were bugged.
Yes?
The temples were bugged. Yeah, I don't get it. How is this a thing? I'm only after one thing, so I'm, really not
Just tell me how many zeros I need to
patient
add.
for, listening to everybody's conversation that I already heard on another character already,
Yes,
or earlier on
exactly.
this
It's
one.
like
When someone insults you, you want to just
Punch their
beat the
face in.
shit out of them
You betcha.
sometimes, but you don't.
well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels, understand his pain, accept it, and deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through unity. Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
Okie dokie.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh, well, what's on both your minds? Oh, yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Let's see if they teleport. I think they did. Yes, they did. How come they can go a load screen faster than I can? That's not fair.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here? I see. Yes, you are quite correct.
Wait, what? I've never heard of this story before. And how come you know about it when I don't?
Forgive us, Mateo. We have a bit more history than you might realize. If you're already familiar with the story, then I assume you know where to go and with whom you need to meet. Or considering you are walking Constellation's path, perhaps you feel the need to hear the story again. Retrace your steps?
It would be good, yeah.
Of course. Let's speak of the person who discovered the true meaning of unity. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
I want to know more about these parts of the truth.
I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this unity pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have.
They're dangerous.
The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. The rune worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay
Okie
here with the
dokie.
Keeper. We need to
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
I'll bet you have a lot of questions, especially right now. He ain't gonna have nothing new. Might as well stop at UC Security on the way to the well. Ha! I was hoping to find more on this, yeah, the two parts of the truth.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep this. Okay.
Did I find a good laser gun yet? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I did. Yeah, Burn. Oh, wow, nice. Oh, that's the one I need to mod that gun. That's the one I used last time. Okay. For Terramorphs. I gotta mod that too for Red Mile. Okay, well, we need more ammo for that. But we will get it. We will get it.
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I know, but...
It's why they give them a wide...
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
I see that.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
He sent both of us to ask more incessant questions, actually.
The great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust.
Okie dokie.
That is the truth. No more, no less.
You don't need to tell us. We just figured it would be better to ask you directly than to take a second-hand account of your words.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
Ah, okay.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Okie dokie. I'm still just as clueless as ever.
Cool spacesuit.
Yeah, those are the coordinates, but
Hi. How you doing?
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security.
oh crap! My character at home has a really, really, really long road ahead.
Oh yeah, that's UC
I
Security.
can't do the next
They're
part of the
busier than normal these
bartender's
days, it
mission.
seems.
Would you shut up until I get really good with manipulation, which is all the way. Where in the hell? Clear down here. Oh boy. I couldn't get a guard to give me the key. I pickpocketed the key, the well key, and still it says
Every
this door
time I
is
see
open
that
somewhere
statue, I
else.
feel a little bit more hopeful.
I couldn't
Can't
find
really
where that
explain
door was
why,
opened at all.
but I do.
But if you manipulate one of the guards, you can have them open the door, which is hilarious. So I can't open it no matter what, even with the well key, but a guard can. That requires manipulation. You know how far through the storyline you gotta get to get just one free level?
Macedonia. Get this. They came back with.
Let me know if I can help you.
That's
Sometimes that's
insane.
just how things are.
Okie dokie, buddy. Turn around. Oh, come on. Really? How glitchy can you fucking
If
be?
it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
I has questions and you has answers.
The Unity Pilgrim in particular, if that rings any bells.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Uh-huh.
It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Oh, yeah, that's the truth.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Interesting.
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning.
Yeah, where everything comes together, it sounds like. Okay.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
It actually sounds like he was hiding something, but... Yeah. Well, then again, giving them each a part of the truth is a metaphor by itself. So if he didn't actually give them anything, except for, 4 battles, and visiting every week for a year, asking a whole bunch of questions. Yeah, okay. I'd like to see some story about where these people go. But there's not a whole lot to tell you where the Dwemer went, so. But there is stuff about the Dwemer, so. And you do speak to one in Morrowind. Of course, in Skyrim, I believe they became the Dark Elves. Or, not the Dark Elves, the Falmer. Yeah, clear over here. So nice to be able to boost pack. Don't break my legs. Oops. I think I need to go to the robotics lab and get titanium leg replacements.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Possibly.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number.
Oh, okay.
That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity.
Oh, yeah, Endom.
Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Yeah, it is the name of the star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Besides a doorway? We're being tested.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds the belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
Most likely.
So you intend to find the truth and then have that truth confirmed by your peers. Unity is a reality born of observation and agreement?
We intend to gather data that can be used to create models that help us predict the outcomes of processes in our universe. If you're saying the Unity is beyond that, well, it sounds to me like we just need more data.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
So, what the hunter is saying, this guy actually has been through the Unity, and so he's keeping secrets? Or is the hunter the one that's been through the Unity all those times? Well, obviously, he has been through it a lot of times. But this keeper has either never been through the Unity, and he's actually as stupid as he sounds, or he's been through it 100 times, he knows about it, and can't explain
Everything
it.
good? We're
And
here to help.
chooses just to hide behind whatever.
One day House Varun just up and abandoned their embassy.
To become part of the most...
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Why,
Well,
dear?
we've been there, so... Huh. Oh, wait a minute. No, we haven't. We haven't been anywhere on this character yet. Because we just got a new start. Yep, losing track. Wow. Yeah, it's hard to keep straight what I've done and haven't
Folks.
done. How do I have so many extra points? Wow. Oh, I didn't put turrets on here yet, I think. Hmm.
Ready for touchdown.
Let me check. I didn't put turrets on here yet. No, not yet. Oh, yes, I did. Those must be turrets back there. Okay. And I still got points left over? Oh, you're a Class B still, even. Oh, we need more money, huh? Yeah, just a little bit more money. Yeah, I'm trying to skip as little as I can, because I really wanted to figure it out, but I don't think there is anything left to figure out. Come on, Barrett, offer me your power. All I have to do is collect it once. I want to see a personal me, or a second me. Credit. There's no book up here. Well, let's go meet these
You know,
space aliens.
this abandoned homestead is actually rather charming.
Where'd he go? On the other side of the hill? Ah! Come on, don't break my legs. Come on. At least, unlike pirates or other ships that land, these guys seem to stay put after they land. Oh, you're clear the hell? Oh, boy. Alright. Yeah, that's not gonna happen in this lifetime. Not until we're done here. Sarah's mission was actually a blast. Can't believe how cool that one was. Oh, okay, so now I gotta find one of the books. Oh, number 1. Evil spirit. Okay. Woohoo! Awesome. Crafting materials that we don't need no more. Oh, come on. I am eminent crazy. Okay. Not aren't. I aren't crazy. Okay. Now we gotta have the special stuff to open the door, but I want to find all the books. Just because I'm picky that way. Number 5. Two. Maybe 3 and 4. 4. And 3. Also, there's 6. Oh, adaptive frames. Those are worth $1 million. Okay, they're not, but there isn't one more up here. Nope. Okay. He still don't know, and he's happy to not know. One Halo 2. Okay. Ooh, awesome. I keep forgetting to check my stats before and after I pick up a book. Ah, oops. That's alright, it don't matter. I mean, I would laugh if they stacked between New Game Pluses because you can just keep going game to game to game and collecting more of these books and end up one-shotting everything. Like I can keep time pots. I'd like to have a book for more fuel. Alright, where did I find that new awesome spaceship? Oh, come on. Really? Well... Seeing as how it's something we can collect, I have no interest in speeding up. No interest in speeding up power rejuvenation, so I want to see how many of these little orbs I can collect. How many have I collected so far, and do they carry over game to game? Powers. No, they don't, because I had like 37 before we went through the Unity the first time. So they don't carry over game to game. Quantum essences. Oops. Well, I suppose if I'm ever going to be able to pay up, I better keep my character around long enough before going into the Unity to actually collect 1,000,000 of these orbs. Oops. Hey, you guys. You're around here somewhere. You couldn't have gotten very far by now. You at Ashita?
Oh, yeah? Clear my schedule. Right. And moving on.
No alien genetic material. I wonder if my reload problem has something to do with a bad script because I'm running the game in Linux and it's not reading it right, or is that really a random thing that happens until you get reload maxed out? Well, where are you guys at? Did you go wandering off in a random direction? Too bad even as a Starborn we can't collect these. I would steal all their ships. And sell them all for 1 credit. Make these guys all walk home. Oh, doesn't shoot far enough. A hard target would have hit him from here. There's a snail out there? A little bit higher. Come on. messed up. Got you. Huh. So bullets are like arrows, huh? Well, I guess, yeah, if you're shooting far enough away, bullets act like arrows. I've seen people overshoot like that on purpose. I have a hard time getting a knack of that, but there's a scope that helps you do it. I don't know if it's in this game, but I've seen scopes that help you do it. Come on, guys, where could you be? Alright, we got things to do. Wouldn't this lead us to...
We're locked in and landing.
I don't know. I don't want to miss Barrett's power a second time around. Now that I know I'm looking for something like that.
Some people think of life as this delicate, struggling thing. But as I see it, life itself is one of the toughest forces there is.
Captain, do you require my
Whoa.
assistance?
Got back up. He did. Say hostile or anything. Territorial. So, yeah, they'll be hostile.
Those are Starborn ruins. You see that, right? We have to get a close-up of that statue.
How do you know about Starborn ruins? Okay. Oops. Maybe I should bring my character out here to hunt these guys. Oh, they've got two heads. I think. Huh? Did I get alien genetic material out of any of these? Probably not. Well, he didn't get back up. Oh, yes he did. Whoa. Are you dead?
This isn't for some wild alien pie recipe, is it?
He's possessed. He's possessed by aliens. Okay. That would be easier to see during the day, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I did notice that the first time. Scorpius constellation. Got anything new yet to talk about, buddy? You mentioned
Dusty.
Starborn.
Dusty. Dusty.
I see.
Right. Fun chat as always, friend.
Yeah, I don't get it. At this point, his power is nothing more than a personal challenge. I just want to collect it. To collect it. Oh, is it because I don't know where Indom is yet on here?
Well, look who it is. I think it's time you, me, and the emissary have a chat. Alone.
Alright.
Because we all have our secrets to keep, don't we? Good. We have a lot to discuss.
See if anything changes. This isn't the one I blow him up on, man.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
So it's finally happened, hasn't it? I had a feeling when you slipped through my grasp at New Atlantis. But I'm a step behind, aren't I?
Just a little.
You're Starborn. More than that. You're reliving your old life. You could have told Constellation what you are, but you didn't. Why? Listen to me. They're not the same people you knew. It's not fair to them to try to turn them into what you had before.
Oh, let it go. We've all retraced ourselves a few dozen or so times. I say, we play along with your little reincarnation. The more freedom you have, the more new things happen.
Really? You think? I already did everything the first time.
You're Starborn. And all of us need to be responsible for the fact that we're visitors in this universe.
Lies. We have as much right to be here as anyone.
Who are
But
you?
do we have the right to turn another universe into our playground?
Why
You had
do
the
you
power
sound
to
like
tell your
Barrett?
friends the truth, and you chose not to.
There's that hypocrisy again. How much easier would your first time through the Unity have been if the emissary had told you the truth? Did their threats from the shadows keep your universe safe from the Starborn? No, it didn't. We each get to decide what's right and wrong for us. That's the freedom the Unity offers. Exactly. That's what we all want, isn't it? Who needs rules when we have infinity?
If you insist on walking this path, then walk it fully. Go to the moon. Follow its secrets to the next artifact. Maybe remembering what happens to Earth will give you focus. Here, the key. You'll also need to return to Constellation and find the artifacts in the fringes of space. They'll be expecting you to tell them about the Unity.
And it might be best to give them the version where you're still human, and not a Starborn that's been lying to them this whole time.
I haven't lied at all. Wow, we gained another level. Oh, that's hilarious. We only need 328 for every skill point. I crafted this 330 only because I like round numbers. And I stopped as soon as I heard the wrong that I leveled up. Because I still had resources left I could have crafted on that session and made it halfway through. But I wanted to see if I could gain any more levels. Yeah, I have. 4 of them.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Mr. Barrett, come on. Tell me you have something to talk about. Why does the emissary sound like Mr. Barrett this time? Because you gotta finish sitting down. Okay, are you done? Hey, buddy.
Fascinate me.
Really?
Yes, of course. You may proceed with my interview now.
Really? Is there anything new in here?
For a long time, talking about Irvin was the hardest thing I could ever imagine. But after everything we've been through, now I can see through the pain to the moments of beauty.
Awesome.
So I don't mind talking about one of the best things that ever happened to me with one of my favorite people in the galaxy.
Still don't know what happened to Harvey.
I can never fix the fact that he's gone. But where I used to feel only grief and shame, now I feel grateful for the time and the love that we had.
Awesome.
He took an ancient plant from a moon that had been ejected from its planetary orbit, and he genetically modified it somehow. That's when it started smelling so good, too. I told him to let me know when he found a pizza plant. Then maybe I'd develop a green thumb.
No, you would develop heartburn from eating all of his plants. Okay.
It's one of my husband's botanical experiments. Somehow it survived alone without sunlight or water or any kind of care. I wonder if he knew that it could survive without him for so long.
I had no idea.
Yes, he was one of the first people I met when I moved into the lodge. His room used to be full of plants. The humidity was hard to get used to.
Oh, I'll bet.
Well, I know he wouldn't have wanted me to travel the stars alone.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're not. Awesome.
Thanks for listening. Did you have any other personal questions, or was that it?
No, that's it.
Always a pleasure.
You bet, yeah.
I'm here if you need me. Just say the word.
Okay. It's an interesting way to sit in a chair, kid. Oh, crap. Alright. All I had to do is turn around. Duh. I don't want to lock myself out of his power again. Really?
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
How did you get all... Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna go dump all this stuff off at the lodge and clean out my inventory, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.